Fashion Insider friends, what is up? This is the Fashion Crimes podcast where I cover all things fashion, style, shopping, style inspiration, and interview incredible small business owners who are changing the fashion industry for the better. Yes, I'm the best friend you never knew you needed and the poster child for fashion over 40. And I mean way after 40. Say it with me, fashion and style are your friends, not your enemies. I'm Holly Katz, your favorite personal stylist, and let's keep it real, the only Holly you need to know. Turn it up, because I got a lot to say, and I am super stoked you're here. Hey there, howdy, what's going on? How's it going, and what's the haps? My name is Holly Katz, your favorite personal stylist, the hostess with the mostest, and of course, the only Holly you need to know. If you have any other Hollies on your roster, then please politely ask them to step aside. There is a new Holly in town and she is here to stay. Tell them don't question it, just accept it. I hope your week has been amazeballs and you listened to last week's episode, Summer Office Outfit Ideas. If you're wondering what to wear when you go back to work, or if you're just starting to get back into the office, this is a great episode to listen to. I mean, every episode of the Fashion Crimes podcast is a great one to listen to, but that's besides the point. I digress. Welcome to the Fashion Crimes podcast. If you need help on deciding what to wear, there are lots and lots of ideas on my Pinterest board. Just go to the Fashion Crimes podcast website at fashioncrimespodcast.com. Check out the show notes and you will see it there. Also, please check out my newest interview from In Style magazine. Yes, you heard that right. Yours truly, was interviewed by In Style magazine about this very subject. The title of the article, in case you want to look it up, Unsure of What to Wear to the Office This Summer? Here are 7 outfit ideas from fashion experts. Mazel tov to me. Plus, another funner fact. Did you know that I have dozens and dozens of Pinterest boards to coincide with each episode? If you feel like perusing some outfits or style ideas, please go to pinterest.com/Holly Katz Styling, all one word, or go to pinterest.com, put Holly Katz Styling into the search box and go to town. So look, you can make your own boards from mine, pick out your favorites, so forth, so on, and what have you. You're welcome. This is the Fashion Crimes podcast, episode number 95. OM freaking I cannot believe only 5 more episodes until our 100th episode. Are you kidding me with that? Jesus, I cannot believe we are here. We are almost 2 years in and just 5 episodes shy of our 100th episode. Again, mazel tov to me. Alrighty then. Topic for the week. Hats and how to style them for summer. Look, let's keep it real. It is the worst time of year to add something extra to wear as temperatures are at an all-time high. However, a hat is a really fun way to add an extra zhuzh to any outfit at all, even if you feel like you can spontaneously combust at any moment. I have clients, you know who I'm talking about. Don't put me in long sleeves. I can't take it here. It's too hot. My blood is too thick. I'm never going to make it. All of you schwitzers, okay, you hot-natured people, you can wear a hat without spontaneously combusting, I promise. And let's be honest, here's a nice truth bomb for you. Nothing is more in style than keeping the sun off your face. Nothing ages you more than alcohol and the sun. I know, boo. I hate it too. But damn it, if you're going to be drinking in the sun, then do it under an umbrella and wear a fabulous hat. That's all I'm asking. It's not a lot to ask. Okay, so let's break it down. If you live up north, most people, honestly, like Nolan is from Maine. Like, I don't even think they have central air conditioning there because you don't even need it. But if you live in the South, AC rules all. Here in NYC, it is a straight up brick oven outside as the air does not move. Being in New York in the summer is not fun, but it's great because a lot of people are on vacation and you can get into a lot of restaurants. But it is really tough because there's no trees. So it's hard. The air just gets really still. So be that as it may, let's focus on the positive and get a few hats to keep the sun off your face while walking around this summer and going to your parties and your rooftops, blah, blah, blah. Hats are not just for the beach and just for golf. I'm seeing them all over the place. And in case you don't know, I was also interviewed by Marie Claire magazine as a fashion industry leader last week about what my take is on hats and how to style them. I mean, alrighty then. Who else wants to know what I have to say? A lot of people, I would say. Any other magazines out there? You want to interview me? Hit me up. Happy to tell you what you want to hear. And I'm happy to give you some information on anything about style and fashion. Okay. And again, mazel tov to me. Both of these articles are on my Instagram page, and the links to the articles will be in today's show notes. So make sure you read that and share it with someone who needs hat styling ideas and what to wear to the office this summer. Look, it's a one-stop shop. I mean, amazeballs. Okay, so honestly, it takes a very confident person to be able to pull off a hat any time of the year, actually, if you ask me. I've been asked by a few people how exactly to wear them, what to wear them with, and what the hell are people supposed to do with super curly hair? If you have crazy curly hair, can you wear a hat? The answer is yes. And these are all good questions, but the hat game can be a confusing one. So please, let's start at the beginning, okay? My favorite hat style is the fedora and the trilby hat. So what is a fedora and what is a trilby hat? There is a diagram of the fedora and the different parts on my Pinterest board for this week with different styles and how to wear them. I really love a fedora all year round. However, in the summer, of course, I wear a straw fedora or a trilby. So if you think about a cowboy hat and it's got a pinched crown up top, looks like a teardrop on the top of the hat, and then it has a really wide brim. So a cowboy hat is probably the widest brim. A fedora has like a 2.5 inch brim, and a trilby is smaller than 2.5 inches according to the brim size. So that's the difference between those hats. In the winter, I love to wear a fedora, and it's usually wool or felt or a combination, a blend of that. And it does keep your hat warm. What attracts me to a hat initially is the shape. So I love the brim that for a fedora, it's not super wide. Like I said, it starts at 2.5 inches and it can go up to 4, maybe 4.5 inches. And the brim is angled or pointed down. So the next part of the fedora, the trilby as well, is the band. So if you think of the crown, that's the part that goes on top of your head. The next is the band. So it's like the ribbon that goes around. So it must have a band. Well, it doesn't have to, but I like for it to have a band. So sometimes you can pick the band depending on if you're getting a hat custom made or if you're going to a store, but they usually come standard with one. So it can be gross grain or grow grain leather. It can be leather. It can be, like a leather string. It can be all kinds of different things. It can be animal skin. And the last detail is feathers. So this is my favorite part to pick out. You can also have a pin, any kind of pin that you want. I don't know if you've ever heard of a hat pin. It's like a stick pin or one with a back. You can put that in the band as well. You can go as large or as loud as you want and make your own individual statement with your hat according to your feather and / or your pin choices. So, I have both, right? Duh. Some of them are actual real bird feathers because they have peacock feathers and they have other larger bird feathers, and some are manufactured. So it just depends what size you want. And I've had both. One of my favorite places to go to get a hat is Gorin Brothers. It's a chain and they have stores all over. I shouldn't say it's a chain, but it's like a franchise. They have locations in South Carolina and Georgia, New York City. I think they're in LA, and a couple other places, and it's just a ton of cities all around the US. There are other styles of fedoras to choose from, and a lot of them are unisex. So you can get a straw one for summer that's like black or really dark brown or like an ivory color. And another type of hat that is similar in shape, of course, we talked about earlier, is a trilby hat. If you think about Jason Mraz, my boyfriend, okay, or Bruno Mars, my other boyfriend, they both are known for wearing the trilby hat, which looks like a fedora. It has the same crown, but it has a very thin brim. It's got, like I said, the crown is like the shape of a teardrop, if that helps. And you can still add the same feathers. You can add the same pins, but the trilby has a different look. Even though it's the same type of teardrop crown, it's just a different look. Those are the celebrities that you can see, and they're both on my Pinterest board as well. So you can see what the difference is between a trilby and a fedora hat. What do you wear with a fedora or trilby? So many choices. Choice number one. So let's rock it with a colorful kimono and a bikini at the beach. So that's number one. If you're going to the beach, the pool, I don't care. Maybe you're sitting in somebody's backyard at their pool. You can always wear it with a bikini or a bathing suit. It doesn't have to be bikini, Avi, and a colorful kimono. I really suggest that most people own a kimono. When I say kimono, it's really just like, it looks like a robe, but it's very sheer. And you can wear it over shorts, over pants. You can wear it over a dress, but I love to rock something like that at the beach. So it's really cool. You can take that same kimono and pair it with a flared, bleachy type jean, a bodysuit, a wedge, a statement earring, stacked mixed metal bracelets, which I love, and a fringe bag. I have one by Chloe, my fringe bag. It's white. Love it. You can also wear a straw fedora or trilby with a maxi skirt, which is another favorite look that I have. A crop top, which of course I love crop top. When I say a crop top, I want to be very clear. I don't mean like a top that cuts right under your boobs. I do not mean that. Okay. When I say a crop top, I mean something that comes right to the top of your waistband. You can show a little skin if you want to. I usually don't anymore, but that's what I mean by a crop top. Slip on heeled mules, which are my favorite shoe this summer, and a light denim jacket that's draped over your shoulders. And I just got one actually from Frame. Remember, the hat is the star. So don't upstage it with some crazy ass complicated outfit. Less is more. Effortless dressing is what I like to teach my clients. This means you look super put together and chic with very minimal effort. Effortlessly chic. So the hat is the accessory to add to the outfit to enhance it. Don't let the hat be like too much or crazy once you're dressed. Your look should be timeless, yet on trend for your age and lifestyle. There is a lot more on this subject to come. I'm going to talk about this in a couple weeks. The next style of hat that I'm loving these days is a baseball cap. I know. I cannot believe I'm saying that I like a baseball cap. This is a hat that honestly, it can be dressed up or down. It never goes out of style, but when you wear it the right way, it looks really, really good. So I've seen it so many different ways, from a dress. And I mean like a dress, like a nice dress, like a cocktail dress and sneakers, to full bright colored suiting and a chunky dad sneaker. The most popular way that I've seen it, this style, is like with a very frayed distressed jean, sneakers, and a really bright color, like almost neon tank or tee. Every picture I see is with baseball cap, t-shirt, jeans, fabulous shoes, fabulous bag. If a baseball cap is your jam, listen up. There are so many styles to choose from. Most places sell like a plain cotton hat. You can get one in blue and black and red, white, whatever. And when I mean plain, I mean it doesn't say anything on the front. It doesn't have any logos. It doesn't have a picture. It doesn't have anything. It's just plain, which could include, it could be cotton, it could be leather, it could be like silky fabric. It could have like a really flat bill. It could have a shorter bill. You know, it's all under the same umbrella. You could also get one with a special saying on it on the front, or to support your favorite team. So any of these can work. Now, a trucker hat is still a baseball cap, but it has a higher crown and has some sort of like mesh netting, usually in the back around the head. So you have your baseball cap, okay, which is like a cotton all around, or you have a trucker hat. It's kind of like rectangle in the front with the bill, and it has the mesh netting around the back of the head. I don't love a trucker hat. I think they're cute on the right person. It's not my style, but it's still under the baseball hat category. Now, again, plenty of examples on my Pinterest board. So check it out right now. Check it out. Okay. So now a favorite, and actually the only baseball cap I have, is from a store called A-Land, which is a Korean concept store that I found in Brooklyn, which I love, by the way. It's super unique and it sells everything. It's in Williamsburg, and it sells everything from stationery to tchotchkes to clothing and accessories and makeup and all different kinds of stuff. It's really cool. And mine is black cotton. And it literally says glam, GLAM on the front. That's it. And it's really small. What's funny is I was like, this is kind of cute. I can't believe how much I wear it. I love to wear it with my black silk crinkle frame pants. They look like pajama pants, I know, but they're super chic because they have big slits up the side and I wear them with high heels. And I wear that with my heeled mules and a very simple, solid tank top. It's literally one of my favorite outfits and I wear it all the time. And it's so comfortable. It feels like you're wearing pajamas. Wide brim hats can be the classic beach hat, but it can also be what you see like British women wearing when they talk about the royal family or the wedding. All these women, they wear those really big, large hats. Those are wide brim hats. Some are fascinators. A fascinator looks like a hat, but it's attached to a headband. It's kind of hard to explain, but that is considered a hat, but that's a fascinator. This is a hat, a wide brimmed hat with an actual crown. If you go to the Kentucky Derby, or people who go to the Derby, or you go to a Derby party, most people wear very wide brim hats. Now, the brim can be floppy or structured. I prefer a structured brim. I want it to keep its shape as I'm wearing it. The floppy one to me is more casual, and I think it's best for the beach or the pool, but a lot of people wear those for the Derby and Derby parties. I have a couple of different wide brim hats that I like to rotate, and this could actually be dressed up or down dependent on the event, or even worn in a more casual way if you're just kicking around during the day. For daytime, you can pair a hat like this with a crisp white cotton button down for a really cute play on menswear, with a high-waisted colorful maxi skirt, which I love, and a crossbody bag, which I think is a great travel outfit or a day outfit. And you can really wear this into the night. I love a bodysuit. That's like my jam in the summer. And honestly, a lot of people are wearing bathing suits as bodysuits. So that's an option too, if you're comfortable with that. That's super low in the back for evening. With this type of hat, I love a long ribbon or scarf around the band that hangs low in the back. It's like threaded through the hat and then it goes around the band, and then I can tie it around and wear it. And the ribbon hangs really low. The scarf hangs really low for dramatic effect, or I can wear around my neck. I can take it off and let it hang. So that's super chic. I love that as well. One of my favorite hat brands of all time is Eugenia Kim. She is based here in New York. She's a Parsons grad, and she was like seriously making hats out of her apartment until she opened her own store. It's just amazing. I love her styles. They're really unique and different. She always does cool shit with the band. Loving her. Look at her go. She is killing it. So go to her website, Eugenia Kim. And I have a winter fedora from her. Actually, I have two. One that's burgundy and another one that's gray. And on the back of the gray one, spelled in pearls, it says Rebel on the back of the crown. Yes. This is actually one of my favorite hats, the Rebel hat. I'm putting it out there in the universe that Eugenia Kim will be a guest here on the Fashion Crimes podcast. Oh, yes, she will. And we will be besties soon thereafter. Another brand that I'm loving these days is Gigi Burris Millinery. She's based here in New York City as well. I actually purchased a hat from her before, and it's not for summer, but it's super fabulous. Loving her styles and creativity. She does a lot of hats with veils. And the one I have, you might have seen it if you saw that we went to the VMAs last Fashion Week. It's like a black pillbox hat, but it's got black netting over it. And I wore it with leather shorts. It was a moment. Okay. The last hat that I want to talk about is the bucket hat. Now, this style was super popular when I was in high school in the 90s, but let's be real. It is back. Worn by men and women alike, it has been seen all over the runway and beyond for the past few seasons. I'm like seeing it everywhere I turn. It's been shown by Prada and Gucci and some of the more high-end streetwear brands like Balenciaga and Louis Vuitton. So this is probably my least favorite style of hat. I'm not going to lie, but I will tell you it looks great with the right outfit. It can be worn at the pool or the beach, and then totally with a slip dress at night. This style usually comes in cotton or leather, and it's very versatile. Honestly, as far as practicality goes, a lot of people wear these in the rain with straight up their rain gear, especially if you live in New York. It's a very stylish way to keep you dry because the brim is like flat against your head. but more of your hair is protected against the elements. So it's not a bad style at all. I just prefer a fedora. That's just my opinion. But I've seen these. They're in all the magazines. It's all over Fashion Week. I saw one last night at the L'Official party. I've seen them, on the skate scene and streetwear, people of all ages, old people, young people. It's back. And back in the day, the brand that was most popular and still is very popular is called Kangol. And if you go to Kangol.com, Kangol, it was so huge in the hip hop community until it trickled down to the mass market. So you can pick any color, any logo, style. They make them in towel material. I can't think of the material at this moment, like terry cloth. They make them in leather with logos. You can find them in any fabric you want. If I were to wear one, I would put it definitely with denim frayed shorts, a tighter top with a blazer or a jeweled cardigan, maybe a high top sneaker, something like that to make it a little bit more street. You can also totally wear this. Like I said before, I'm loving, I can't wear this, but silky slip dresses, a lot of young girls are wearing those, a strappy sandal and a small shoulder bag for a rooftop night out, or like a super cute outdoor music event where you bring your blanket, your wine, your snacks. You really just can't make a mistake styling this type of hat, which makes it very versatile. You can wear it for function, you can wear it for style, but it's very affordable. Let's be honest, fedoras, the pork pie hat, the trilby, the wide brim hats, they are the likes of $200 and up. I've paid a lot of money for some of my hats. Depending on the fabric, a bucket hat is $30. A baseball cap is $40. So those are the more affordable ones, in my opinion. And if you need more help, make sure you reach out to me. Let me know what you want to know. If you want more styles, there is a ton of stuff to pick from on my Pinterest board. Make sure you find something you like, try it out. So you have your pick here, folks. These types of hats, the fedora, the trilby, the wide brim, the baseball cap, and the bucket hat, all great for summer, both indoors and out, both for day or night. Do me a favor, pick your favorite hat style, pair it with your favorite outfit, send me a pic, show me what you look like, send it to my DMs, send it to Holly at Fashion Crimes Podcast, send it to Holly at hollykatzstyling.com, send me a message on Facebook or Instagram. You just might be featured on the next Fashion Crimes Podcast. I'm just saying, you just might be. And I will definitely give you a shout out on the next episode. Let me see how you're wearing it. Let me see how you're styling. I want to know. Inquiring minds want to know. Let me know what your questions are. Go ahead and reach out to me. Send me an email. Let me know what you want to hear about. Let me know what your biggest style and wardrobe questions are. Is your closet a mess? Do you need to clean it out? Do you need support? Do you need help? Do you need a helping hand? Give me a shout out. Let me know what you need. I'm here for it. Thank you so much for listening this week. This has been episode 95. We have 5 more episodes until the 100th episode, which I'm super psyched about. We have a very, very special, very important BFD mystery guest. So stay tuned for that. Sign up for our newsletter. Make sure you sign up so you can be part of our Insider Fashion Bestie crew. So you get our newsletter every single week with the podcast delivered straight to your inbox every single week. So there is absolutely zero confusion. Thank you so much for listening. My name is Holly Katz, your hostess with the mostest, your favorite personal stylist. And of course, as always, the only Holly you need to know. This has been the Fashion Crimes Podcast, and we are out.